So over the last year and a half or 2 years since I got injured, I've had the chance to speak several times, different audiences, and I got some firsts that are going on for me right now. One, this is hands down the biggest, most patriotic, most badass group of people I ever had the opportunity to speak to, and I'm grateful for that. The second is this is also the first time that I won't be battling some sort of language barrier given the kind of accent that we have up here. So that's pretty cool, right? So usually I'm talking to somebody, it doesn't take very long. One guy looks at the other guy, do you have any idea what this guy is talking about? What's a hada? I don't even know what that is. A hada's not anything, it means more difficult guy, all right? And while we're at it, a car, that's the thing you drive, a bar, that's the place you go to drink beers and pick up chicks. So we can bypass all that stuff right now, which is really cool, so I appreciate it. Now, Staff Sergeant Nick Lavery, I'm the Special Forces Weapons Sergeant, assigned to 3rd Special Forces Group down in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I'm one of the ugly bugs you guys have been staring at on posters, social media, all this stuff right now, so I figured I'm just going to tell you guys a couple quick little stories about me. Figures it's the least I can do, alright? Alright, I'm going to burn through this kind of quick. One of my most recent deployment, 2012, about 3 weeks after we got there, was the first time I was injured in combat. Got medevac to one of the bigger bases where our support team was. Their med staff, they're all losing their minds. I got hit with some shrapnel, blew open a hole in my shoulder the size of a lemon, not a big deal, right? They wanted to keep me for observation. You know, me and them, we really weren't seeing eye to eye, so I cannot confirm or deny this, but it's a chance I may have grabbed all my stuff, head down to the airfield, and convinced a pilot to fly me somewhere else. It might happen, I don't know for sure, right? So I arrive at the location where our task force command is, you know, colonels, command sergeant majors, all the big dogs. I get a ride, I get over to the camp, and I kind of just bomb into the operations center, and they're like looking at me like, what is this guy doing here right now? All right, shouldn't you be getting medical treatment over at that other spot? Yeah, that's the problem. I need a ride, I need a helicopter ride back out to my site to see my boys. I gotta get back to work because they're working and I'm not, and that's unacceptable. So I got the whole command team. They're trying to figure out what's going on, how I got there. Well, the colonel, he's from Brockton, so this is the time when I could play the Boston card, and it worked out. Right? So while I'm getting yelled at by my command sergeant major, breaking orders and all this other kind of stuff, the colonel, he had bought a Red Sox bleacher seat when they renovated the stadium, and he brought it to Afghanistan with him. And that was his chair when he's sitting there, quarterback and all this stuff that's going on. It was just a bleacher seat out of Fenway Park. So he's so excited to see his buddy from Boston, and he's just going on about how great this chair is. So it kind of bypassed a lot of the negative stuff I was getting from some of the other guys. I was like, yes, sir, this chair is fine, unbelievable. I love it. Awesome. So I kind of played that card. I got myself a helicopter ride. About a day later, I was back out with my team doing some work. About a month and a half later, I get banged up again. Caught an AK round to the face. Made me look like a zombie for a little bit. Not a big deal. Same thing. Medevac out, medevac back to work. It wasn't until March that I got shot up pretty good. And this time was going to be obviously one of those ones where I wasn't going to make such a quick turnaround. Get to Walter Reed, and you know, you're in ICU for a month or so. Move over to inpatient, and this guy up here on stage, Travis Mills, he was the first member, aside from the medical team and my actual family, that came up to see me. All right. He's 82nd Infantry guy stationed at Fort Bragg as well. We didn't know each other. We never met personally. He had been at Walter Reed for a little bit of time. Him and one of our other buddies, Justin Lanford, he's an above knee amputee as well. They both came up. And at this time, I'm still going through surgery. So I got ketamine and Dilaudid and morphine, all other kinds of crazy stuff going on. So I'm having a difficult time processing what's real and what's not at this point. And I'm sure you can appreciate that. So Travis comes over. I just look over and see a couple guys. And you know, I see some metal pieces and some things. And we stopped bullshitting a little bit, and pulls up his little robo hand and it starts spinning on an axis. Kind of like it's doing right now. So I'm thinking, holy shit, I think I'm a lot more messed up than I thought I was. I don't know what's going on right now. But he would come back and see me. He's obviously from New England. He's an 82nd Infantry guy. We speak the same language. I'm like, yeah, me and this guy, we're gonna get along just great. It'll be perfect, all right? So I'm an inpatient a month or so, 2 months, and eventually I get moved to outpatient. Now I'm getting ready to ramp up my rehab a little bit more aggressively. So I get down to the training area where all the amputees and guys do our thing. And I'm all emaciated, skinny, scrawny, weak. Don't have a prosthetic yet. I'm in a wheelchair. And I'm motivated. I'm ready to get after this thing. I see Travis. First thing I notice, and this guy's got both his legs on. One arm's got a hook. One arm's got the robo hand attached to the other side, and he's got a vest, and he's dragging a sled around the gym, a weighted sled. All right, unbelievable, just ridiculous. So I mean, like I said, my motivation was already high. I knew what I was doing, knew what I wanted to do. But when you see something like that, it just takes things up to the next level, and that's what happened. I attacked my rehab like just a completely batshit crazy guy. I was breaking into the gym when they were closed. I was doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I was a cooperative patient or not, but I was entertaining for at least most of the staff down there. Yeah, but so another year or so would go by, and I'd eventually get out of there and return back to Fort Bragg of July of this past year. Pretty much went right back to work the next day. Currently I'm working as a Ssgt instructor. It's an acronym because in the military we're pretty much allergic to full words. Everything has got to be an acronym, right? Basically my committee and I, we teach tactical close quarters battle as it pertains particularly to hand-to-hand combat. So that's what we do day to day. We teach SF operators how to fight if they need to in any kind of predicament like that, which is great. I love it. I'm passionate about it. I take it very, very seriously.
Thank you.
But that's not the thing I came in to do, and that's not where I'm going. About 2 weeks ago, I officially got cleared to stay on active duty, which is cool. And about a week before that, I began my rehab and kind of tailoring it towards returning back to an operational detachment. All right.
Nice.
It's never been done before. It's a long road to go. I have a team that I train with every single day: strength and conditioning specialist, physical therapist, my prosthetic guy and his staff. We battle. We go at it for hours every day to get back to doing that stuff, because ultimately that's what I came in to do, and none of those ambitions of mine have changed since I've been injured. All right. So I'll close with this, and this is for everyone here, and obviously angles towards my family a little bit closer. I can't imagine having to view someone that you care about as much as they do me, going through what I had to go through, and they were with me the entire step of the way, start to finish. And I had it much easier than them, because I would, if I had to go back and do it again, I'd much rather would have been me than any of them, hands down, all day long. So when I tell them that I'm now going through all this stuff in order to return to deployment, return to being an operational SF guy, they have mixed feelings on that. They want to see me do what I want to do, but obviously they want me to stay out of harm's way. So the reasoning behind that is the only way I can kind of sum it up. Nowadays you put on the news and it's easy to get frustrated with what's going on in our country pretty quick, right? It can be tough. I see the same stuff you guys see, and sometimes it makes you just want to tear your hair out of your head, right? But until you've gone to some of these other places that I've been to and see the way that these people live, that'll put some stuff in perspective pretty fast. And the fact of the matter is that we live in an amazing country, an amazing nation, full of freedom and opportunity. The freedoms and opportunities that we have, they range from big to small. You can do whatever you can aspire to be, whatever you want professionally. You go to school, spend time with your family, right? Down to the small stuff. drive through at Starbucks, get a double mocha whip latte, whatever, right? HBO, jump on your Harley and just cruise down the coastline. That kind of stuff. That's what it's all about. And we have the ability to do those kinds of things here in America.
To you.
Right? That comes with some sacrifices, all right? Sacrifices that a lot of us are willing to make. So I think about that. I think about my nieces. I think about my nephew who are here with me today. I think about you guys, your children, someday hopefully my children. And for you or for them to live or grow up in an environment where those are not, where that's not the standard, well, that's completely unacceptable to me. And I am willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that they have the same opportunities that we have now. That being said, my only regret is I only have two legs. I only have two arms. I only have one life to give for our way of life and for the finer things that a lot of us maybe take advantage of. Because I will put myself in between everyone here and any enemy of this country without hesitation, without regret, regardless of the consequences, all day, every day, no matter what. As long as I'm physically able, that's where I'll be, standing in between you guys and them, and that's really it. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm humbled and I'm honored to be here in your guys' presence. And that's it, guys. Enjoy the day. Thank you very much.